How's it going?
What's up, guys?
It's a little
It's kind of quiet here.
different. There's no Bosstech and Kiki's not here.
Well, Bosstech wanted to leave because we had a hurricane coming, so he got a little scared.
Yeah, he took off to Orlando.
He ran off to Orlando to go hide. No, I think he joined Storm Chasers, so he's like, I'm going to be right there in the thick of things. You're going to find him in a tub, chained to a tub as the hurricane comes over top. Wait, that's Twister.
Same thing. It can
That's
happen.
a T5, right? Or T4?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But anyways, good to see you guys this week. We got a few topics coming up. Got a bunch of trailers. What's your favorite trailer coming up?
Star Wars.
Yeah, the new Star Wars trailer. I'm sure everybody's already seen it. If not, well, we got the trailer for you and stuff. But
Or Mandalorians too.
yeah,
That actually made me really happy seeing that one.
yeah. I don't know. What do you think about the backstory? Are they going to actually tie in Boba Fett,
No.
or is it just going to be solely
It's-
about the bounty hunter?
Yeah, I think it's just
Group.
going to be about the whole Mandalorian group itself.
That could be cool.
So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, so we were talking right before we started the show about the new Star Wars trailer, and we have some theories on it. And I think we should go into that one because that's like right on our frontal cortex right now. Just thinking about it. So if Rob has it ready, maybe we could play the trailer first before we start talking about it.
Which one?
The Star Wars trailer with Ren.
Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah. So, how's your week been?
It's been a busy week.
Dude, don't try and get gas.
No. No. There was a video I saw people were all at the gas station, guys with blowhorn yelling at them for getting gas. And the photo that Rob sent, someone filling up the Home Depot.
No, that was me.
Oh, that was you that
That was
sent
me.
it? The Home Depot things with
Yep.
gas.
I'm so glad I don't live in Port Rich anymore.
The hurricane's coming on the East Coast, not here.
Yeah, but even then, I don't even think it's hitting us at all. Like the trajectory that it has. I mean, there's a few news stations I'm sure that
It's
are like,
saying right now the last one it'll hit Florida and go straight up. But even if it goes through the coast, by the time it gets here, it'll be a Cat 1.
but even then, they're still not going to know until like Sunday. But the Euro, is it the Euro model? The Euro model has it showing it not even. The eye isn't even going on to Florida. It's just going along the coast. So we're going to get the bands. But even then, it's going to be the east side.
Yeah.
On the east side. You know? Wait.
Good
East,
thing we're
east
west
side. East side. Gonna get flagged. So, yeah, I mean, that's interesting. I mean,
Gives
went
a
to-
reason for hurricane parties.
I went to Walmart yesterday. That was ridiculous. 9 in the morning. I was like, oh, okay, drop the kids off at school. I'm like thinking, oh, gonna get some water. I didn't need it. I already have a gallon. And then I also have like individual bottle waters, a case. I was like, oh, I'll just see what they have, for gigs. Dude,
Well.
there was an hour wait. The water was all cleared out. I'm like walking back there with my daughter, and I'm like, I see people like standing out on the side of the aisle, and I'm like, what's going on? And I go around the corner, and the shelvings are all emptied, and the guy is standing there, and he's like, man, this stinks. He's like, the guy just came out and said it's another 30 minutes. I'm like, another 30 minutes? Dude.
Yeah, I went to Publix the other day to get food, and all the water, everything was gone.
All right. Let's see that trailer because we're boring. So go ahead, Rob.
That was a great trailer.
Dude, that trailer was amazing. It was everything I thought it would be, and it was short and sweet, and that's exactly what we think of it.
So, before that trailer comes back up, once we get that issue taken care of, I mentioned to everybody in the group chat, what do you think the biggest spoilers have been in like movie trailers that shouldn't have ever been shown?
Every Mission Impossible movie trailer, every Matrix movie trailer, basically every Lord of the Rings trailer. Like, if you ever want to ruin a movie, watch a movie trailer. Like
for
in
me,
the early 2000s, because they showed everything that was exciting in the movie, and you could basically sum it up. And you know what? I love the movie Taken, but every single Taken movie was ruined for me. I mean, I watched the trailer, Taken 1. Dude, I knew what happened. His daughter's under the bed, gets kidnapped. He goes and finds her. He kills everyone. I'm like, wow, I don't need to watch the movie now.
Yeah.
Number 2, same thing. Number 3, his wife dies. I'm like, it showed his wife dying. He's like, oh, my wife died. I'm like, oh, there you go. Ruined the whole movie. Don't even need to see it. No.
for like episode 1 for Star Wars, the first time they showed the trailer for that, Darth Maul's saber, where it lights up both ends.
Oh, yeah,
should've
they
kept
ruined that too.
hidden. They should have kept that hidden, so when you go to the movies, it'd be like, holy shit.
Yeah, because like, who had a staff saber back then?
Nobody at that time.
But they show it in the trailer, and everyone's like, what?
And they did the
Man.
same thing with the new one.
Oh, I know. But that one looks wonky. The new
Yeah,
trailer with Ren holding, or
Ray
Dark
holding it.
Ren holding she's not even holding it, is she? She holding the saber?
Yeah, she's holding it.
And then it just whoop, flips down. Like, and then there were comments. I love comments. I mean, they're stupid. Everyone's got
the
one.
Swiss Army knife one.
They're like, hey, that's the best saber I've ever seen. I'm like, could you be any more like closed-minded? Like, I could think of amazing sabers, but like, it just flips down.
Okay, so
we
round
ruined
2,
it.
Let's try it again.
Yeah, let's go. We ruined the trailer already. Don't even need to see it.
We've passed on all we know. A 1,000 generations live in you now. But this is your fight. Your journey. Here's its end.
So what do you guys think?
I don't know. I'm hoping it's going to be good. They say it's going to answer all the questions people have.
You
From
just
who our
asked a
parents
question. Why is C-3PO's eyes red?
are. Yeah.
For one, it's full of hatred for how much crap he's seeing going on behind the scenes, I'm sure. For two, he's never been in a... He's been, like, cast aside. He's the robot going rogue. So, I don't know, but it could also be that he's turning into Darth Sidious 3PO. You know, like, I don't know.
Sith droid,
You think it's, like, the reflection of what he's seeing going on?
possibly.
Because I'm thinking that's what it could be. Like, maybe somebody's right in front of him and he's kind of got that, like, because his mouth is always like,
Yeah.
so he's, you know,
It's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see what they do with Palpatine since he's alive.
he's not alive. See,
is alive.
I don't think he's
So
alive.
they
I think
actually
his
said-
spirit
No,
is
they
alive in
actually
somebody
said
else.
he survived. He's still hiding on the Death Star. The original trailer that showed earlier in the year showed the Death Star crashed, and that's where he's been chilling, and was controlling Snoke the whole time.
Okay, so that's cool. back to our other little rant and banter about who is Ren or where is Ren's lineage lie. I think she's a clone that was discarded, and the reason why she has force powers is because Luke's hand that was chopped off, they got it, and they basically took his DNA and made these clones, and they just went through all these different processes and stuff until like they found one that didn't actually suck.
So she's a clone of a Skywalker.
Which is why she saw her reflection in the mirror and just kept seeing multiples. Like she didn't see a mom or a dad. And she has powers. So I'm like, oh, well, they just got Luke's hand and they're like, hey, you have Jedi powers now. That's my theory, and it's not my only theory. I mean, it's not mine. I got it from some guy who talks a lot about Star Wars, who knows way more than I do. But I was like, oh my God, that's the best one. He had like a bunch of different ones. I wish I could give you his name. I don't know his name.
I still think she's in Obi-Wan.
Because Obi-Wan was getting jiggy with it on
Why
Tatooine.
not? He's been alone on that planet for how long, watching over Skywalker and just chilling. They say they can't get involved in relationships, but there's a whole cantina full of hot aliens.
Yeah, but she hasn't grown any. Ren hasn't grown any tentacles yet, and quite frankly, she would be a lot older if she was from Obi-Wan. She would be older than Darth Vader. Because Anakin was a boy when Obi-Wan was still alive, but then when he got cut in half, like, so what? She's like, she is Palpatine? She's older than Palpatine.
We'll find out on Christmas.
Geez.
It's going to be interesting.
I don't know. It'll be fun.
I just want Jar Jar to come back. Can we have Jar Jar back one more time?
No, Jar Jar is back.
Yes.
Jar Jar is back. He's in every movie that you hate. Oh, I hate that movie so bad. It's Jar Jar. He's there. Oh, man, why do you have to do that? Oh, Jar Jar told him. Yeah,
just make an evil Jar Jar. Give him
he's
a
the meme and
lightsaber.
everything.
Yeah.
If Jar Jar gets a saber, I will disown the entire franchise. I will never. I will break all of my lightsabers in half. Which, by the way, holy crap!
You didn't bring it.
No. So I bought one. Right, that one cost enough to get me into the raffle. The summer raffle, I won. I got 4th place, so they're sending me a random grab bag. Another lightsaber. So that's 5, and I only had to pay for 4.
Damn. From the same company?
Same company, Ultra Sabers, yeah.
Nice. Damn, I need to start doing that.
I know, man. You missed out. But, like, the person who won, like, 1st place, they got, like, the top of the line. It's probably, like, it starts out at $500.
See, my problem, if they're at New York Comic Con, I can't buy a saber from them.
Yeah, you can't bring it on the plane.
I can't bring it on a plane.
Yeah, you can. You can check it in. Yeah, checked in. How do you think people travel with like weapons from overseas?
They have to go in.
They have to check it in. Yeah, so just bring a bag long enough. You can take off the hilt. And actually, you could even just keep the hilt itself. The hilt's only this big, and then just rebuy it. It's $10 for the blade.
Yeah, I could just ship it down,
or just have them ship it to you. So, anyways, Star Wars trailer, it looks cool. Since we're on that Star Wars kick, what do you think, Mandalorian?
Mandalorian's going to be good.
Yeah? So, Bounty Hunters? I don't know. Where do you think they're going to go with this? I heard there's going to be there's like an Obi-Wan.
There's going to be an Obi-Wan
series, like a TV show?
With Ewan McGregor, however you pronounce his name.
That's kind of cool, I guess.
He's reprising the role.
Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. I totally mixed it up. It's not Obi-Wan that gets cut in half. That's Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon, yeah.
But technically, okay, so like let's say Obi-Wan was
when he was like 80, right before he died.
Right. That would. Wow. Yeah, because she's still only like what, 20?
Yeah, but that could have made.
I don't think the timeline equals out for how old Ren is to be to be Obi-Wan's daughter. Unless he like force impression someone else in the future, and I have no idea how that would work. I don't think she's Obi-Wan's daughter. Maybe like force implemented through like Luke's hand. I could see that. Like they took his DNA at the clone factory, and she just happened to be a clone, and they're like, "Hey, she's the only one that has the force." keep her, and then like the factory gets destroyed. Doesn't it get blown up by Obi-Wan and Yoda? Don't they go there and destroy the clone factory?
Oh, no, they left that. They never.
I gotta go back and rewatch all this. There's too many movies to rewatch. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's. Oops, we don't want to turn my volume all the way up. Turn it down.
You owe him $1.
Yeah, $1.
You owe him $1. He's not even here. You still owe him money. He's like a landlord. Still gonna pay
He is
his
my
rent.
landlord. So let's go ahead and do Mandalorians.
Because you have no rebuttal to that. You know,
Yeah, I
you
got
still
no
gotta pay him.
rebuttal to that.
Bounty hunting is a complicated profession. Don't you agree?
Ooh, Disney Classic. Yay!
So that's the reason I'm getting that streaming service for that show right there.
Now, I don't know if John's going to do it. 'Cause I'm sure he's done with MCU. But did you see the statement that Disney made about not playing any rated R movies on that streaming service? So they're not going to have any Deadpools. They're not going to have
Yes,
any rated R.
but do you remember a few months ago what Disney bought?
No.
They own Hulu.
Oh, okay. So I guess they'll
all
put
the
it on
rated
Hulu.
R movies will probably go on Hulu.
Not that it has to be rated R. I mean, some of them I could care less, but I'm kind of over the whole Marvel thing too. I'm just kind of burnt out, like for how long we've been watching
Yeah.
the same thing. I'm sure that's how the people felt back in the day when Star Wars Episode 1, 2, and 3 came out. Like, oh my God, do I have to watch all of them again?
Well, at one point, Disney owned Miramax. And Miramax,
Yeah.
That's all they made was R-rated movies.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So it's going to be interesting because they've announced not only this show is going to be on there, the Wanda and Vision TV show.
Oh, dude, did you hear about that
sitcom.
all like Avengers girl movie that they're coming
Yeah.
out?
Yeah.
Like-
and then you have the Captain America, well, not Captain America, the Winter Soldier and what's his name? The new Captain America.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
His
again,
show.
like I don't think the
Hawkeye's
hype is still
show.
there. I think everyone's just kind of like, okay.
They're just trying to cash cow it now.
Dude,
Do
it's like,
whatever they
who can
get
we
for
pull
money.
off the shelf? Let's dust them off and put them in front of the camera. You know, that's where John found me, out in the gutter. It's like, put him on the show. We need somebody of ethnicity on here.
But a streaming service would be good for you, for all your kids.
Speaking of dusting
Because of all the
people
Disney
off
movies.
and putting them on the show, they might.
Oh!
Oh, yeah.
That leads right into your dusting people off.
Yeah, so Eddie Murphy, we haven't heard from him in ages. It's been quite a while.
He's what, like 50,
He's
60
up
something,
there.
right? 70
He's-
almost?
I don't think he's 70.
No, he's not 70. He's not
He's
that old.
Late
60.
50s.
Probably early 60s.
Is he that old
Dude,
now?
he was, yeah, he's been around for a while, I'm sure.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know, Google search him.
Yes. Eddie
Eddie Murphy.
Murphy age. So he just recently announced that he is 58. He was born in 61.
So he's 2 years shy of 60.
So he's making a return to SNL December 21st.
Well, if he wouldn't have been doing all those Haunted Mansion movies, he'd still have some money left over, and he wouldn't have to go back to what he was actually
He
good
has
at.
like a dozen kids, too. I'm not kidding. He has like a whole shitload of kids.
I got a dozen kids. I got to feed all of them.
But he's coming back to SNL, which is going to be great because he was the youngest person to ever be a cast member on SNL at the age of 19 back in the 80s.
You know how I think should go back to SNL is Will Ferrell. I think he should do like a
'Cause his
cameo.
movies are not getting that good either.
You know what? I was really disappointed with that Watson,
Yeah.
the Holmes and Watson one. That was the worst movie I've ever seen.
I saw it on TV last night. I'm like,
It was
no, I'm not
terrible.
going to watch this. I'll watch
Now
Bohemian
all of his other
Rhapsody
ones that
instead.
he's done with that guy, like what was it?
The NASCAR one.
The NASCAR one. That one.
Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby, dude, that was
Ain't first, you're last.
so good. That was so good. And then he did Step Brothers, which
Was
I mean
great.
that's a
But Eddie
That's
Murphy is
stellar.
coming back with a new movie, Coming to America 2.
again the money ran out. Let's make a sequel.
Arsenio Hall's in it too. And they're all playing like 6 characters each. All the original cast members are coming back. Even Louis Anderson, that was in the McDowell's restaurant, is making a return.
Dude, I'm telling you, their money ran out. They bought too many mansions, and they're all like, "Sign me up for the next movie. What can we do?"
So does this mean we're going to get another Dr. Doolittle?
We're probably gonna get a Nutty Professor 5 or something like that.
Those movies got so annoying. But I'm interested to
good.
see what he does on SNL. I'll watch it that night.
SNL.
Used to be good. It's now.
Yeah, I know. Back when they had like Chevy Chase,
Yeah.
he
Back
was
in the 80s.
freaking hilarious. He was good.
Jim Belushi
Yeah.
and all of them back then. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Nice. What else we got to talk about today? I mean, I brought something to the table, but
Let's go
I
with
mean,
your
okay.
topic.
So I don't play World of Warcraft myself. I have
Such
a
a
friend who
fun
does.
game.
I have actually a couple friends who play that game, but they re-released Classic. It launched. When
Bill?
I thought it was this week. I thought it was Tuesday.
Yeah, this past week.
Either way, people were sitting in queues. They were 10,000 people in front of them to get onto the server. So like Blizzard,
hour wait.
yeah, Blizzard purposely had a certain amount of servers. I think it was like 20, and they did this so that way they didn't like overcompensate. But they also wanted to like gauge how many people were coming. They knew. They
Yeah.
say, "Oh, we don't know." Dude, you've been in this business for how many years and you don't
15
know?
years now.
Okay, yeah. So they just upped the server count. So now you can actually go and get onto a
laptop
server and
server,
play.
yeah.
And I guess there's a person who just hit 60, yesterday?
Today.
I thought it was yesterday.
I don't know. I saw the video about it today.
Just hit 60 off of the boar quest, where you kill a boar, get the intestines, and it's one of every, like 1 out of 6 you get the item you need, but you need
Classic
12.
WoW. I remember when it first came out, when I joined, to get to 60 took, several months.
Oh, it took a
It
long time.
There was no, new WoW now, you can power level 1 to 100 in a few days.
You could buy a boost.
Yeah. But 60, once you hit 1 to 30 wasn't bad. Once you hit 30 and you had to go to Booty
Yeah,
Bay area.
it drops because the
was
XP amount
hard.
you're getting is just terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess somebody already hit first, and then I read today they were actually Blizzard's banned a few people already.
I doubt it.
Because of an automated tool that people were using to stay online. So it's a clicker tool, and it
So you don't
basically
get
clicks
booted
on them
while
so they
you're
don't
at
get booted.
work and have waiting at queue again.
And then they were like Blizzard even posted that they were laughing at the amount of people that would just hit the numlock key and just make you auto run, because apparently you thought that wouldn't boot you. They booted you for that too. But Method, this is the funniest thing. So Method's up there, right? They're like the top guild to get into. Not that you would want to get into, because who doesn't want to ever sleep again?
Yeah. You have no life at that point.
Apparently, there's a guy who goes from computer to computer and presses the space bar. That's his job. Wow. His job is to go to each computer and press the space bar so they don't log out. Wow. Isn't that I thought the person who was going to get the drinks, he
Was a bad
had the
enough
bad
job.
job. Like, go get us coffee. No,
But
hey,
we're all
we
on
need
lunch
you to
break.
go
You
around
sit
and
there.
press the space bar, please. Make sure it's
Oh
done
my
every
God.
2 hours.
That's horrible.
But I mean, the graphics are still the same, though, right?
Yeah,
You-
well, they went back to the original
And all the
graphics.
bugs too.
Yeah.
Blizzard was like, these bugs are on purpose. So people are like, it's buggy. There's bugs in here. Why can't you fix it? They're like, you wanted this.
Yeah, so people wanted the original WoW, and they're getting it with a wait line and
Yeah, the
So
wait in line
level.
quest.
yeah.
Hey, Rob, if you have that image or a couple of them, the people turning in quests.
Yeah, so that's I remember the original WoW. You had to wait in line because you couldn't all do it at once like you can now. You literally had wait in line for the first person, click that NPC, finish it, then the next person.
This is just ridiculous.
I don't even like waiting in line at Disney. Why am I going to wait in line in a video game?
Earlier, killing each other in line.
Yeah, so PvP, that's the best time. Is if it's Alliance in their waiting line, you just come down and gank them and start a big war.
So I mean, we were talking about this earlier too, the nostalgia, right? So you go back to like your favorite childhood like place. How disappointing is that? So like you go to like that restaurant that you had in your mind. You're like, it's the best place. They got the best food. You go there and the food's garbage. Or you have that peep that you'd been told about your whole life that you used to consume mass quantities of, and then you finally pop it in your mouth.
You're like,
It's a gag
"Oh."
reflex. Like, who eats peeps? Those are disgusting.
Yeah.
Apparently, I had one when I was little, and it was amazing. Oh,
Then you
God, that's
tried
the
one
worst
again, and it
food
was
ever.
worse.
It's not even a food. It's like a
Sugar-coated-
fat.
Yeah.
But,
Who doesn't love sugar-coated marshmallows?
Oh, nobody.
so everyone, they're getting what they wanted, right? They get the outdated graphics, but how long is that going to last, right? So are people, is Blizzard already thinking a year out, we're going to have to release Burning Crusade re-release, Burning Crusade Classic,
I think it's going to happen.
and then they're going to do Wrath of the Lich King re-release Classic, and then they're just going to go down
And
the
the whole
line.
time, the new expansions are coming out for the normal version.
Right, and everyone's gonna say, "Man, I wish they had Cataclysm. I miss those days." And then they'll be like, "Okay, so it's just gonna repeat itself. WoW's just gonna
Can't wait for
re-release."
BFA. BFA sucks.
So the people who are saying BFA stinks now, like 7. How many expansions are there? 5, 6?
6, I think.
Okay, so
Been
6
too many.
expansions from now, people are gonna be like, "Man, BFA was amazing." Here comes BFA Classic, and it's just a repeating cycle.
Yeah. They know
This
what
is
they're doing.
they did this on purpose, and they've hooked you all in.
Because right now you can either
They've
sub-
hooked you in. You've wanted to go back.
I wanna go
because
back,
of the
but
subs.
then
The subs are
again-
reduced, right? So it's
or if you
$7.99.
go for classic WoW only, it's $7.99.
You know what else? $7.99. A coffee in the morning and a donut.
Exactly.
So they're taking that away from the middle class and the
Or
working
if you
man.
have regular WoW for the $15 a month, you get both.
But everyone hates WoW right now.
Yeah, everybody hates
In this,
BFA.
but I say everyone. It's not everyone. It's just basically the people who are nostalgic or don't like the way it's turning into. You have to log in. You have to play. If you don't play, you're behind.
Yeah.
Isn't that how
And-
MMOs are in general, though?
Yeah. But
Especially
you get
ones that you
behind
pay
so
for.
quickly. Because if you miss a raid and everybody next part of the expansion comes out, everybody's on that next tier of items and you can't find raids.
Dude, and the gear looks like crap.
Yeah.
I thought the
That's
gear
why
looked
people
like
still
crap.
transmog the old
So,
stuff.
like, I joined in Burning Crusade, and I thought the gear from, like, Ragnaros looked like garbage. Like, who wants a giant yellow shoulder pad that's, like, 2 feet up, and your face helmet's all weird? Yeah, your eyes glow, but, dude, you look like a freaking lemon running down the street.
I wonder if we're going to start getting old classic stuff again, like the old WoW commercials, when Mr. T did the commercials. They're going to start showing those on TV again.
They'll probably show Mike Tyson. He'll come out. He'll probably say something. Like, it'll probably be like, synthesizer. You'll be playing a synthesizer.
But what's cool is one thing I am happy going back to classic. If I do, some of the old quests were fun, like in
hilarious. You know what else?
The Link Quest, the Mario Quest.
So
that you
you're
can
going
get
back
to.
to play WoW Classic for that one quest line. I guarantee you don't even know where it's at. So you're going to end up leveling a character, and you're going to be like, gosh dang, I just wasted my whole life. And I found the quest, but I was like level 55.
It's like a level
Super
20
Breakout
quest.
was fun back in the day.
Oh my god, like Duck
Pong was
Hunt was
fun back
fun.
in the day.
It's not fun anymore. Duck Hunt was fun. You just held the gun to the screen. You didn't even bother sitting back like everyone. All the adults, they're like, man, I'm missing. I'm horrible at this. The kids are like, just get to the screen, Dad. Look, I'm up 50 ducks.
But I think Blizzard's doing this on purpose because they also have Warcraft 3 remastered coming out soon.
Everything's remastered.
So they're
Nope.
bringing back
Why
the
can't they
original.
just create new crap? I hate that. I hate it. Stop re-releasing stuff. We don't want
It's cheaper to bring out the
You know
old
what else
stuff.
is crap? Like, I wish they would just end the Terminator series. Like, just stop.
Oh, God.
I'm not
even...
The whole Sarah Connor thing, like, that lady, she is so old and tired. I saw the trailer. I couldn't watch but maybe 5 seconds. Like, I was like, no more, no more.
Even Arnold's too old now. He's
Like, just let it go. It's okay. You can leave it be. It'll be a classic.
the Rambo movies.
Now, see, that's not bad. I didn't see the newest one, but they only did, like, one,
No, they did like
right?
3 of the ones in the 80s.
No,
One
I'm
a
saying
few-
recently.
Yeah, this will be the second one recently.
Oh, yeah. See, that's too much.
Because the one before this one's the one where he went to Iraq or Afghan.
Yeah, he's
somewhere
he's
over
getting he's getting up there too. And I
Or
don't know
Rocky movies.
how is it going to do in the theater?
I don't know. I'm not gonna waste my money on that. Or
Exactly.
Terminator.
You're going to be like, even at Redbox, people say I'm going to get it at Redbox. You know what I haven't
People
seen at
still use
Redbox?
Redbox?
You know what I haven't seen at Redbox or haven't rented at Redbox that I said I would? Endgame. Haven't seen it yet. Why? Cuz I'm just burnt out on the whole Marvel thing. Like, just done. I'm done with Terminator.
Because
I'm
we've
done with
dedicated the last 11 years of Marvel, and now it's over. It's like I'm done with that for a
I'm
while.
done with Terminator. That came out when I was a kid, and I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, I'm finished with that.
T2 still the
let it
best
go.
one.
Yeah.
You don't think that one's the best one?
The sappy ending. The whole thumbs up going down the molten lava thing. Give me a break, Arnold. You can't even function. You're like liquid down there. Like, how are you still doing? He's like doing the thumbs up. He's already halfway down the liquid doing the thumbs up. You have no function there, buddy.
His hand might have froze in that state because he's a robot.
It didn't
They can't-
freeze. He was in. No, remember?
Yeah,
he was holding on.
But he's a robot, so
He just did the last, but he's already up to here in the
Yeah.
liquid
and it's still
that just
moving.
melts metal. So how does he have conscious?
Who knows?
Yeah.
There's a lot of issues with all those movies.
Yeah, there is.
I'm not looking forward to the new one. It looks like crap. They did say they're bringing a kid back from Terminator 2 in this one. The original actor, too.
I couldn't stand him. Yeah, this is turning out to be a negative show. We don't like anything. We don't like you. We don't like them. We don't like Terminator. We don't like directors. That chair's just staring at me. We don't like John. John, you left. Fine. We don't like anything. You know what? This Coke's terrible. It's not even Coke. It's Pepsi. I don't like it. I'm sound like John. This is the negative chair. This is the negative chair.
Pepsi.
I gotta get out of this chair. What do we have next?
So let's move to something fun real quick. Let's talk about last weekend's event.
Oh, you said no. I said no, we're negative.
See what happens when John's not here?
I know we're like teetering off that coaster ride.
a
It's on the
negative
wooden
downhill
coaster.
ride.
You know the wooden coaster ride that you don't want to go on, but it's scary, but you do it anyways.
I don't do no.
No way, those are so scary. Anyways, so last weekend we had Aethertopia. It was at the Verizon Center. It was pretty good.
It
It was decent
they
for
did a great job
a last minute
decorating it
event.
and having everything. The vendors, all the vendors there were great. They were all super nice.
Yeah, for a last minute event, it was okay.
Yeah.
I wish more people would have showed up though.
That is the only issue was
But is it because it was last minute
it's last minute and a lot of people didn't know about it.
and it's also held in Port Richey?
I wasn't going to mention that part.
You've got people that are like in Tampa and they're like, oh,
Porridge.
I just put all my steampunk gear away in the chest
What's worse,
for next
driving
year.
over the bridge to Clearwater or Port Richey?
Oh, God.
Pasco County. Huh.
They're like, and it's on a Saturday? Ah.
But the event was good.
They might have seen the news and it was like, potential hurricane out in the water. They're like, oh, you know what? I got to get gas today. I gotta get gas and I gotta fill up on water. We need to buy water. Like, that's what I would get. So, like, they want water that's in the store. Turn on your damn faucet and fill up your buckets.
Quicker, cheaper.
But no, I don't want to drink it. It's dirty.
Buy a water filter.
Is it really that dirty, though?
I don't think so.
You're drinking plastic, basically.
I
You're
grew up
drinking like a
drinking tap
percentage of
water.
plastic. Every bottle of water you drink, you're consuming plastic.
Yeah, I grew up in the days drinking tap water. You want
Right, I
water,
drink
grab
out of a
your-
hose.
Yeah.
Like, go outside and play. I'm thirsty. Grab the hose, you take a drink. Nowadays, they're like, oh,
Can't do that. It's not healthy.
oh, God.
Whatever.
People are weird. Anyways, back to Aethertopia.
Water at Aethertopia. That's a rabbit trail.
Yeah, so, I mean, what did you see that was cool there? I saw a cool light vendor. He makes his own lights
Yes.
out of, like, some kind of metal piping and...
Piping you can buy at the store.
Well, yeah, I guess you could buy it, but he's got like all the electrical gadgets through it that every knob turns and it lights it up. So I don't know how to do that.
The wiring I couldn't do. That
Right. So that's why he was charging like $300 for like, you know, a decent sized
Yeah.
one. The smaller one I'm sure was like maybe
I think
100
he said
something.
they started like 110.
Yeah.
The one he showed on the interview, I don't know if we have
That was like
one.
500
It was
plus.
like $400 or $500.
Yeah. It
That
also
was a
had
nice one.
3 different separate working lights.
Yeah, it had a light up here, light down here. Then it had like a
The
temperature
voltage gauge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Remember
pretty
his
cool.
name? What was he, Crow's Nest?
Yes, Crow's Nest.
Oh, you know who else? You know who else was had a cool little setup?
Professor Wellington? Let's do the Crow's Nest.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do that then.
Hey everybody, Bosstech here with Nerd Talk. Yes, that's when we've got our first victim of the day. That's right, we're bringing them out of the comfort zone. Chris, Amato, is it Amato?
It's a motto.
Ah, see. Now you are with Crow's Nest Artisanal Wares. Did I say that correctly?
You got it.
Tell me about. I mean, I already went over your booth, and I think it is very cool. I love light. Of course, I love light. My first word ever when I was a baby was light.
Really?
That was my first
Wow.
word. So, tell me about the cool artwork you've got going on here.
So I do rustic industrial functional art using untreated 1-inch diameter black iron pipe. Just like to come up with new and unique ways to make, functional lighting. Everything. The reason I call it functional art is because everything about the piece is functional. There's nothing on there that is for decorative purposes only. So we've got on this particular piece, this is the tri-valve model. We've got 3 different valves, and the one on the bottom here operates the voltage meter,
That is so cool.
and then the one here operates this smaller light. So you can leave just the big light on if you want, and then this one operates the big light, so you can do any configuration you want.
That is absolutely the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Now at the booth, I mean, you have all different types of lights and configurations. I mean,
Right.
you've even got one over there. I think your wife called it. It looked like the lemon.
Right.
It's huge. It's just a huge old. Now, is that
Yeah.
an actual old bulb that you found?
No, that's actually a new bulb. It's LED,
Okay.
so it stays super cool to the touch. Doesn't get hot. Yeah, I mean, and the great thing is, if it burns out, you can go to your local home store and buy a replacement
buy a
bulb.
new one.
Yeah.
That is absolutely.
So-
So how long have you been getting it? How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this about 1.5 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be 2 years in January, and basically it all started, when with my actual day job, I just moved into a new office area, and I wanted some cool lighting in there,
Right.
so I didn't have to use the fluorescent overheads. And so I made 2 small little desk lamps for myself. And because it was a new space, everybody was coming to check it out, and they saw the lights, and they said, "Oh, those are really cool. Where did you get them?" And so I told them, I made them. They go, "Well, now you need to make me one." Yeah. So it just kind of took off from there, and I just keep coming up with new ideas, and I've done floor lamps, wall-mounted lamps, integrated end tables with lights, just anything I can think of. Right now, I've got more ideas than time, which is really cool. So.
And as I came over to your booth, I was like, I have got crates, I have boxes of these things. So I know where to bring them to have stuff cool made out of them. So now, does the pipe come this way, or do you treat?
This is untreated. This is how it comes.
Okay.
The gauge housing here has been artificially patinaed, rusted, just because that's the look that I want, and I can't, wait for nature to take its course. But yeah, otherwise that's how it comes. So.
Now, do you design the switches? Because I've never seen a round switch like that. It looks like a faucet.
Right. It's just there's a regular rotary switch, a one-way rotary switch, and I've just designed a method for the valve to connect to that switch. And so, yeah, I mean, other than that, as far as the layout of the piece and everything, I design all of that.
Right.
Just using kind of parts that are available and my imagination, and this is what comes
So how
out.
long did a piece like this take you to do?
This one probably took me about 7 or 8 hours.
Yeah.
Because of the amount of wiring, and how everything is on an individual valve handle.
Yeah, I'm looking here. One cable.
Right.
But yet there's 1, 2, 3 different controls.
Right. Yeah.
That is absolutely phenomenal. What a piece like this go for?
This one I believe is $425.
Okay.
Yeah. Just because of the complexity, but my prices range from around $110 on up to I do floor lamps that are around $650 or so.
Right.
But we can even go larger than that,
Nice.
So I do custom requests, so if anybody has something specific in mind, I'd be more than willing to work something with them. And,
So how do people find you?
they can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Crow's Nest Wares, and I've also have crowsnestartisanalwares.com is my website.
Okay.
And we are based out of Winter Haven, and we're actually going to be opening up a shop. We're shooting for the beginning of October, so yeah. We're going to finally have our own space to display all of our wares, studio for me to build in, and we're excited about it. Yeah. So.
Excellent, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Beautiful artwork. If you look, if you're looking for something this cool for your studio or your house or your bedroom or your living room or your kitchen, I got a great studio piece like this would be good. But hey, it is what it is. But make sure you reach out to Chris and his, I think it's your wife, right?
Yes.
And at Crow's Nest Artisanal Wares. We'll be right back in a little bit with another victim from the showroom floor.
Got anger issues there? Poor Godzilla.
I'm in the angry chair. Anyways,
Well, that's a nice
there's
echo.
an echo in here. Hello. That was a good interview.
Yeah, because I didn't do it.
John knows his stuff. We should have him do all the interviews.
I like doing interviews, though. I did one at the con.
Yeah.
The leather guy people.
I got there after all the interviews were done, so I didn't have to do any interviews. I just got to look around and take some pictures, which I posted.
And break the booth down.
Yeah, and break the booth down, which took extremely long. That took longer than I thought. I was like, oh, it's gonna be nothing. And then I saw all of the
Every other vendor but one was gone before we got out.
I saw all the metal everywhere. And I was like, wait, this doesn't fit in a van. Oh, they're all bolted. Oh, everything needs to be bolted and unbolted. That's insane.
Yeah, that's the bad part about the booth.
Yeah, it was fun though. We went to Sonny's afterwards, so that was good. And then Ray, he was there. Ray Escobar, he was the guy with the Verizon shirt on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, we drove by Sonny's. We saw you guys all there. I'm like, you went inside? He's like, no, I saw your car. I was like,
Why didn't you join us?
Why didn't you come inside? He's like, oh, I had the whole family with me, but we were crazy in there anyways.
Oh yeah.
They would have kicked us out if Ray would have joined in.
Yeah, because even while we were at the con, the other people were still making fun of me as well.
And then there was somebody sleeping underneath the table.
Oh, that's
All you
funny.
saw was a hand. Like the curtain was covering everything else, and all you saw was a hand. I was like, is this a horror convention? Then the guy pulled up the curtain like when we were
And a kid's
putting it
under
away, and
there.
his kid's under there. It was good. It was good. I got a pair of goggles. They were
You didn't wear them
psychedelic.
this week?
Dude, I put them on, and I had an instant headache. Like, kaleidoscopes are cool until you go
Good
crazy
thing
with
about
them.
those goggles, you can replace the inserts.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
No, I didn't get the memo. So they're pretty cool. They're basically just for decoration. They're not going to be used. But I posted a meme this week. It was a Mad Max meme about people getting water at Walmart. And I was going to post another one about like all the cars. You know how there's that picture with all the cars and
Yeah.
everyone's hanging on. And I was going to use that one. And somebody in the Trinity chat, they used it. I was like, man,
Damn it.
took my idea. Oh, well, I should have used it first.
Yeah, because hurricanes, everybody's freaking out over a little water.
So do we know when the next Aethertopia is going to be?
October. That's all we know so far. There's no official date yet or where it's going to be. So it'll be interesting.
Could be interesting because
Hopefully
it's in
not
October.
the first week of October. 'Cause that's New York Comic Con. And the last week of October, well, the last 2 weekends of October, you have Bree's wedding.
Who?
Bree.
Who's that?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Who's this brie you talk about? Like brie cheese?
Yeah.
Like the cheese brie? The cheese brie?
Then the final weekend of October and beginning of November goes Spooky Empire.
Ah, are we going there?
Yes.
Not me and you. I mean like nerd talk.
They don't give passes away for press, unfortunately. They're different.
It'd be interesting if they have.
He's talking to somebody to try and see.
It'd be interesting to see if they have clowns there.
Oh, they
And
do.
John goes.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Oh, they do.
That'd be a lot of fun.
It's gonna be fun because it's in Tampa now.
Cool.
But New York Comic Con's coming up, which brings me to a topic. Do you know what the 5 biggest conventions are in the U.S.?
I said San Diego Comic Con, but I know that's
Where do
only
you
like
think that
number
would be?
2. No, yeah, number 2.
So number 5 is Emerald City Comic Con, and their last attendance was 90,000 people.
That's decent.
Number 4 was Phoenix Fan Fusion with 106,000.
Say that 10 times fast.
Yeah, no.
Phoenix Fan Fusion. Phoenix Fan Fusion.
Number 4 is Denver Pop Culture, and it was 115,000. Number 2 is San Diego Comic Con.
I knew it.
And last year was 130 plus thousand people.
That didn't get in.
And what's not on this list yet, before I say number 1, Dragon Con is not on this list.
Dude, you know why it's not? Because it smells. That place smells. Those are all people who play D&D, role-playing, tabletop games, and apparently nobody knows or gets the memo to put on deodorant.
So, fun
They
fact,
will not list that as like the top 5 because they'll be
Dragon
like, we don't
Con.
want them there.
So I'm in a 501st store. I haven't participated in a while, but
Wait, is it
501st
what?
Being in 501st Legion. you have this-
501st?
Yeah, you have the Stormtrooper armor.
Why is it not 501?
It's a 501st.
Is that a Pasco County like made up
No
tribe or something?
No. But they
You have
would
to be certain kind of special to join.
they would have a contest every year who could keep their armor on the longest without taking it off.
You know what? John's probably not going to let me on the show anymore because I'm
And
like
you-
losing sponsors for him.
One person wore their armor for 4 days straight.
Ew.
They had to throw away their Under Armour that went under it because it stunk so bad.
And you know this? Because you were that guy?
No, I was not that guy.
God.
I couldn't keep my armor on more than that long. But
Ugh.
the number 1 biggest convention last year alone had over 250,000 people in New York Comic Con.
Now that's only U.S., right? So
Yeah,
I mean,
the-
there's Comic-Con,
so
there's
the
cons
net-
overseas.
The 3 cons that beat this
Tokyo.
is Tokyo, Gamescom, and there's 2 in Japan and 1 in Germany. That beat this.
Notice how it wasn't an NVIDIA con.
They have a con.
I don't know. They have a convention. I don't know
Oh.
if they call it a con, but NVIDIA, like when they release the new graphics card of the day, because apparently they like to like rebrand the same card. I think they've been taking hints from Blizzard. They're like, let's rebrand this, give it like a few more pixel tweaks,
And
and just
re-release it.
re-release, brand new packaging.
$1,000 now.
Oh yeah, like the pricing of graphics cards have skyrocketed.
Yeah, I haven't bought one in ages. I wouldn't
Yeah,
know how
you,
much they go for.
you can't afford them. You can
Yeah,
barely afford
probably.
the Uber ride.
All right,
I
3
saw your
Uber
message.
rides in a
I saw your
day
message.
is
He's like, I
crap.
can't afford these Uber rides. Can you make up your mind if we're having a show?
I have to Uber from the house to work here, then here, back home.
You guys hear it?
That's like $45
You guys hear
in
it?
Uber rides today.
Oh, you didn't hear that symphony?
No,
That was the violin, bro. Doing some Lindsey Sterling on you.
let's say I quit, but we only got like 5 minutes left.
I quit. You're gonna quit. You just wasted your Uber ride. Then you should have been like, "Hey, man, I'm quitting the show." Then it'd just be me, and then you'd have no viewers. Nobody would be in chat.
Do we have anyone in chat?
Yeah, there's a few.
I haven't been watching.
There's Josh. I'm assuming it's the Josh that I know. He was talking about the T-1000 or the Terminator movie. So apparently, his microchip is in his brain or his head. So when he went down, I know his head went under first,
Yeah.
and then his hand is just left up. So I'm like, that would have, anyways. And then we started talking about how hurricanes they could be destroyed with nukes, but I was like, hurricanes are government made,
Why are we not
anyways.
doing hurricane shots.
Just with like all of the natural disasters that we go
You
through.
got your detonator bottles.
Oh yeah. So that was John in chat.
Look at him having fun. Jeez. He never smiles
He's
that big
under
on the show.
relaxed
This is an
tone.
angry
No,
chair.
yeah, he doesn't
We've got to get
smile.
rid of this chair.
He does. But yeah, so
He's in an angry chair too.
TSA announced that you can't bring something else on board of airplane now. From the Star Wars land at Disney. The special
And you
Coke
can't bring a
bottles.
Dasani water.
Well, the Dasani water you can't. Well, no, actually the water you can't because it's
They're
too
like,
big.
this is this is in Ecuadorian language. We don't understand this. You can't bring it on.
But they say because those look too much like bombs,
Yeah.
you can't bring them on board.
Well,
Even
yeah.
in packed luggage. They don't look like bombs.
They can technically be
Yeah.
construed as
Here's the problem with that is that you could easily take those,
Mhm.
put some kind of fluid
Yeah,
in them,
absolutely.
and then you could wire it. So it would be so confusing that you would be stopping to check every bag.
Yep.
And it would delay things so much. You would be checking literally.
It's a good thing I don't have to bring one of those on a plane.
I don't think you could afford one of those.
They're like,
Call your
they're
Uber
probably
rides.
like $10 at Disney for one of those.
Yeah, exactly. First, you got to pay to get into Disney, and then you got to go to the Star Wars exhibit, which is a 2-hour
Which
line.
no, 10-hour wait. Today. Or the other day
What?
when it opened.
Oh my
They
gosh!
When it opened a couple days ago, people were in MGM or Hollywood Studios, whatever you call it now,
10 hours.
at 3 in the morning to get into the Star Wars land.
Wait, no, you can't be on the premise.
They-
Like
no.
the parks don't open.
No, but you can be up at the gate.
I'm sure security would be like, "You got to leave."
No, they even when they used to do the Star Wars celebration weekends there, people would get there at 2 in the morning, camp out at the front gate, so they could get the ticket to do the meet. And
So
greets
it's the
with
Black Friday of
celebrities.
Disney.
Yep, pretty much.
God.
But yeah,
And you still have to pay. Like it's not like you're lining up for something free.
yeah, and it's
You're like, oh.
Can I finance a set of tickets for a family of 5?
tickets
Yeah,
for
now you
Disney
need it.
now for one person's like $150.
Or
for
those
one
people who
person.
actually paid for it this week and they're like, "Hey, can I go?" They're like, "Yeah, the park's going to be closed when this hurricane comes to Florida." And then, "Oh, we can't drive anywhere because we're out of gas." I don't know why I'm still going on about that damn thing. This is an angry chair.
Now you see why he's always angry at you.
Right? That's why he's so mad, and I'm mad at you. I don't know why. This makes me angry. I think it's got that presence where I just want to, get angry.
Poor Godzilla will move him away.
Again, he doesn't have feelings. Leave him alone.
He does have feelings.
He's gonna
Gojira.
file a Me Too petition here in a minute.
Exactly.
No, I got your Me Too swinging.
You touched Godzilla the wrong way.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez,
there's a
man.
train wreck tonight.
Anyways, it's not that bad. I mean, we're just chilling. I kind of feel like
Tech
we should
Wolf
have.
was
I
worse.
feel like we should have had some brewskis or something. Who says brewskis? I
Apparently
feel
you-
old now. Thanks, John. Your chair made me 50 years older.
Apparently, John posted another photo. I don't know who these people are he's taking photos of.
Is that what
They're-
he said?
He
I don't know who
posted
these people
No,
are.
he posted another photo with some random people.
Oh,
Do they think you're a celebrity,
maybe they're his
John?
actual friends. No,
I want to make a joke so bad.
you can't. I'm taking them
No,
all.
no, I can't.
We got about a minute left, so let's just unload on the people. So, what kind of movies come out this week? Or is there a movie you would recommend people to watch to, get over hurricane fear? Mine is Sharknado. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
You think you have it bad sitting through this hurricane? These people had to
the
deal
first
with
Sharknado
sharks.
was the best. Sharknado 5 was that the last
I
one?
don't know how many
Where
there
they
are.
went to space was
Oh
horrible.
boy, I didn't see that one.
But now they're done with
Twister
Sharknado.
make you
They're doing
appreciate hurricanes.
zombie.
Oh, zombie
hurricane.
tidal wave.
Yeah, tidal wave.
Yep. Yeah, he said Twister would make you appreciate Florida. It would. Seriously,
No,
there's only
Twist-
one thing in this world that will scare me. It's a tornado the
Because you
size of
never
a
know when they're
freaking
coming.
village. That
and earthquakes.
it's just a tunnel. It's just a funnel of death.
Yeah.
Earthquakes don't bother me. I grew up in California, and it's all right. It feels like my bed.
That's why you have how many kids?
Yeah, I got 5. Anyways, guys, you guys all have a good week,
Say goodbye.
and you guys have safe journeys.
We'll see you next week if we don't get blown away.
We'll be fine. Peace.